podcast, a knowledge sharing initiative from FinStrat. I am Srinivasan and it's great to be back again. Today, let us all benefit from how coaching can be useful to you, whether you are a business leader, team leader, or an individual contributor. And today it is my pleasure and a privilege to introduce to you Achyut K. Pandurangi. Achyut is a certified ICF coach, also an NLP practitioner, and a DISC certified facilitator. Achyut has over 30 years of corporate experience in sales and marketing. He has worked in reputed companies like Alcatel, Tata, and MetLife. On behalf of all our viewers and listeners, welcome Achyut to this podcast session by FinStrat.
Thank you. Thank you, Srinivasan.
Achyut, there has been a lot of buzz around the practice of coaching, and coaching has a different meanings and connotations to different set of people. But from the professional reskilling and upskill point of view, can you share with the listeners what really is coaching?
Yeah, that's a very important question. Let's first go to the definition what ICF says about coaching. ICF says coaching as partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential. What it basically means is that each one of us have a particular potential to achieve the goals that we would like to achieve. It can be personal or professional. So the coach, in the role of a coach, what the coach does is he makes you think through, and you, the coach, person who is being coached, defines what is the strategies that he would like to adapt, and what are the actions that he will do to achieve his goals. That could be professional or personal. That is what coaching is all about.
I think that's a very interesting definition because it is very important we understand the coaching from the international gold standards from ICF. Now, what are the types of goals one is expected to achieve? Looking from a point of view, say, of a business leader or a team leader, what types of goals one can expect to achieve?
Goals can be really many. There is no limitation on the type of goal a person can be coached for. So there is no this thing limitation. However, if we broadly classify that as can be classified as professional and personal. You look at professional goals. Professional goals can be like job change, achievement of sales targets, time management, skill building, planning, anything related in your job where you are feel that you want to get to your target, you want to do more, you want to excel. So any of that can be a goal in a professional context. In the personal context, it can be health related, it can be career related, it can be job related, it can be, wanting to change the job, it can be income related, somebody wanting to increase their income. It can be a travel goal, education goal, etc., etc. There is umpteen number of goals one can have, and in a typical way, they can, work with taking up more than one goal at a time. It can be one or two professional goals, one personal goal. So it's not necessary that one needs to work for just one goal at a time. It can be multiple goals one can work on. So that's the no limitation for the types of goals one can choose.
Okay, if now that the types of goals are understood and the kind of outcomes one can expect, be it at a personal level or a professional level, to make the whole process of coaching successful, what do you think is required from the client side to
A
get coached?
client, as in the coaching language, is what is said. He should be coachable. That means he should be, flexible, open as far as the coach is concerned, from the coach's perspective. Now, he should be ready to commit to his actions, commit to his strategies. He should be saying that, okay, I want to achieve a next goal over the next 12 weeks. So my commitment is I sit with my coach every week or as it may be required. Then we deep think on what are the strategies. We take corrective action and strategies if required. We commit a coach, he commits a sets of actions and he does his best to do those actions so that we really move forward from where he was to where he wants to be, and it's a measurable thing week on week. A good commitment and being open to achieve things is what is really required, nothing else.
While the benefits of coaching is known, while the goals are defined, some people may be hesitant to get coached because they may be wondering, is it expensive? So how do we address that portion of it? People may want to know, but they don't ask the most obvious kind of a question. So Achut, is it expensive to get coached?
No, not really. When we talk of expense, we talk from two things. What is the cash outflow? What is the returns? Now we'll look at the returns because we have not defined whether somebody wants to get coach for 12 sessions or somebody wants to get for coach for a much longer session or much just 1 or 2 sessions. So the returns in terms of the investment, let us say somebody invests X amount of rupees, the returns can be anywhere between 5 to 50. That's the kind of returns they can have. So if somebody wants, let's say, a 12 session kind of a thing, it could vary if any amount which is highly affordable by most people.
Okay. That is very heartening to know because we would like to encourage the process of coaching, which I feel is in the nascent stage as far as India is concerned. But I also get a belief today with the advent of everything being online and digital, anyone, anywhere, any part of the world can get in touch with a potential and certified coaches like you. Now tell me, Achut, before I close, how do people interested to benefit from coaching contact you?
Of course, you can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on the FinStrat site, right? Even on LinkedIn, you can contact me. They can send a message. So I will talk to them and I will explain to them their personal doubts, which may be there beyond what we discussed today. And then we can definitely take it forward.
So can they have an intro chat? Can they message you so that before they engage
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you, they can explore
Definitely,
further?
it's a no obligation. It's a no obligation. They can call me, they can send me a message, and we can have a intro chat. There's no obligation to get coach. What is the reason I'm doing this? Simply because I like coaching and I believe that as a coach, coming as a professional ICF coach, I need to explain to people what coaching really is, and then they can take a call whether they would want to go through the process or not.
So, Achut, on behalf of all the listeners and the viewers who are watching and listening this podcast, I would like to thank you and thanks for giving us the opportunity to get some clear view and clarity about what this coaching all about. Thank you once again and have a good day to all the viewers and listeners. Signing off, Srinivasan from FinStrat. All of you have a great day.
Thanks, Srinivasan. It's been a pleasure talking to you.